Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Wailords. We are bringing you the first round of playoffs for the VDL. We are up against prestigious coach Squirrely of the Cambridge Camerupts. What a player he is. I am genuinely quite nervous for this match. But he did a cracking regular season. He did finish 6-2, and yet he finished 4th in his division. It's kind of crazy how close his division was. And myself finishing 7-1, and we finished 2nd in our division. So it's definitely made for a high level or high power level first round of playoffs. It's a real shame because you'd expect this type of matchup to occur in maybe the semi-finals. However, we are here a little bit late from the previous week due to scheduling complications, and yet somehow still one of the first matches to be played. So we're all good. I'm going to be away for the next 8-9 days, so we kind of had to pigeon this match in for a very short time frame. We're in a very short window. Here is the team. We are bringing Sandy Shocks with a Thunderbolt, Earth Power with Terra Blast, Terra Water with Yatjaberry, because they do have a Iron Bundle again for a second week in a row and face an Iron Bundle. I have my Booster Energy Terra Poison Roaring Moon. We have Klefki, a Jet Button with Screens and Terrain, because they do have 4 Iron Mons. They have 4. They somehow managed to get 4 Paradox forms, future forms on their draft, with Pincurchin as well. So the Misty Terrain is for that, and also because they like to freeze a lot apparently, as well as some of the other status conditions like Guts, Flareon. So we're just trying to cover our bases there. Then Scovillain, we have got Overheat, Energy Ball, Rage Powder, Helping Hand. It's more of a supportive Scovillain set. We've got the Glimmora with Sludge Bomb, Power Gem, Earth Power, Spiky Shield. Very, very standard Glimmora, but we are running Air Balloon because I just wanted something that can switch into ground type moves a little bit better. I don't have the best answers in that sense. And then lastly, we have got Houndstone with a Assault Vest Fluffy. They don't have many fire type coverage, and those that they do is either Flareon Special or Physical Flareon that Fluffy kind of negates itself on. So we've got Shadow Sneaks now, Stomp and Tantrum in last respects. A very defensive piece for this team. We're going to try and connect it with Squirrely in a second. He's been busy himself this last week playing at EUIC. I've just been busy with work. So hopefully he's done enough prep. Hopefully I've done enough prep, and we'll see where the match takes us. Catch you in the match. Alright. Here we go. We are up against Squirrely, VGC. They have brought Terra Ice on the Iron Bundle, Terra Steel on the Valiant. It's a lot of Terra Mons, man. Iron Mons. They brought the Iron Treads with Terra Normal, Iron Thorns with Terra Normal, Espeon, which is, I believe, Terra Fairy, and Pincurchin, which is Terra Water. So I'm going to bring the Klefki up front with Roaring Moon, because I feel like getting the Tailwind speed control is pretty important here, as well as doing like Light Screen or Reflect. Sandy Shocks is going to be nice in the back, and it's whether I want to bring Glimmora or if I bring Houndstone or Scovillain. Now, the Glimmora could be good. It's slower than some of the mons inside the Tailwind, if they're Booster Energy. Not great into the Espeon and the Iron Thorns, though. Houndstone, however, can take a hit pretty well, especially against that one. The Shadow Sneak's very nice. I'm going to bring Hound. This is really nerve-wracking. I kind of forgot Houndstone here is more of a defensive switching. Iron Hero and Iron Klefki. Yep, okay, so let's make sure we take note of what happens here. So my booster energy happens first, so they aren't booster energy. Okay, now that is interesting. So we are just going to go light screen. And I feel like just going Terra Poison, Tailwind. Because I'm worried about the damage on the Iron Valiant and the Iron Bundle. What they could do here. So I am fastest. Unless they have Scarf. But it seems weird to have Scarf unless they're thinking about switching and pivoting. I expect Icy Wind possibly from Bundle, but... Get a nice light screen off. We get Tailwind off. They aren't Scarf. That's really interesting. They do go for the Icy Wind, so this is fine. Klefki gets knocked out. They could go for a Brick Break or something here, which is fine if they do, because if I actually outspeed them now, I'm going to bring Sandy Shocks in here. So Sandy Shock should be able to take anything from this. Oof, they went for a taunt. That's fine by me. So they do have potential to attack, swapping Pincurchin. That's the only problem. So I've got to go for a Thunderbolt here, and I can force a double the Iron Bundle. And in case they swap in the Iron Treads, I'm going to go for a Stomp and Tantrum into it. Because if they get the speed boost from a Pincurchin switching, that could be a little bit bad for them. Well, hopefully they don't go for a Hydro Pump. Yeah, there we go. We do see that. Into the Iron Roll, yeah, exactly. So I should have gone for an Earth Power. That would have been the better play there. By a large margin. Oh, it is physical. Okay. They are Terra Normal. So I'm just going to go for the Earth Power onto it and go for an Acrobatics onto the Iron Hero. I do think Iron Hero is... do I swap out? Do I swap Sandy Shocks out though into Houndstone? I think I do. Oh shit! I swapped Roaring Moon out. I swapped Roaring Moon out. I thought I'd press B twice. Shit. Well, we Terra Normal anyway. Might work out. Okay, so they protected, so maybe it did work out. Earthquake, probably. With Assault Vest. Yeah. Okay, wasn't terrible, although a double up there would have killed that, so... Which is unfortunate. That's fine though, because we can bring out Roaring Moon back in that side, pick up the KO. Onto you, because we can go for a Acrobatics into Iron Roll. And 100 base power last respects should be able to pick up. It won't pick up super effective, but we'll do decent chunk to you. Or do I go for the Stomp and Tantrum into that, and go for the Acrobatics into Iron Hero? Yeah, I think it's a pick up the KO. Delibird? Okay, no, this is Pincurchin. If this is speed, this could get dicey. Ah, dear. Should have just gone for the Iron Treads. Should have gone for the Iron Treads. If we can pick up the KO, though, might be alright. Yeah. So it's a 2v1. I've got double screens potential, and I can remove the terrain. But it is very dire. Because Sucker Punches are going to hit a little bit. Might have to reflect. Attack. So I just go for Reflect here, I think. Reflect's probably going to do better for me than the Misty Terrain would. So we Reflect and last respects the Iron Hero. It's 150 base power, it's pretty decent. That's depressing, but we get the Reflect off at the very least. That's fine, that's fine. Light screen wore off, which is annoying, but we go for a Misty Terrain here to weaken it, and weaken Electric Thunderbolts, so this is okay. This is okay. It's not okay, because I don't think I can beat Iron Bundle as well. Yeah, I screwed up a few mid-game turns here. Oof, that knockoff. That knockoff. That's upsetting. Didn't know it got that. Oh, Hound. My boy. I've just got to go for Dazzling, which is kind of annoying, because I can Shadow Sneak Iron Hero for the kill. But they're gonna, but then they might know that I have that, which is bad for me. That's annoying, that's so annoying. I should have just gone for the last respects into Pincurchin. Hopefully they go for a Sucker Punch here or something. That'd be pretty pog. No. Definitely lost my main attackers too early, just way too early in this set. Some stupid plays. I should be reading their protects way better. They're playing pretty standard in terms of when they're protecting and when they're not. So I should be able to read that way better. I know the 4 moves on Iron Hero now, Knock Off and Close Combat. So we'll come back to game 2, we'll adjust, and we'll be alright. I made a misplay with a switch out, which still ended up working out for me, but I got taunted, which is honestly annoying because I wanted to protect that turn. I know that they're not Scarf though, which is good. And it's a boost in attack nature. Which means I don't actually have to go for the Tailwind turn 1. Kind of do for the speed Icy Wind though. I like the Roaring Moon, but Glimmora is pretty okay. I could go Klefki Glimmora. Bring in Roaring Moon and Sandy Shocks from the back where they outspeed. Try that. I know I'm locking in pretty quickly, but I feel pretty confident with this. They don't have any screen removal, so at least from Valiant, which is what I expected. I should have been playing a little bit more around the defensive switching of the Iron Treads and the Protects. That's where I went wrong. Earth Power and Acro could have picked up the KO on that, and it would have done way more damage. Even when I tried to slow the game down a bit with the Houndstone, just wasn't enough. Iron Hero and Iron Bowl. Glimmora and Klefki. So the Reflect here in Klefki is pretty nice. Obviously, an attack here from Glimmora would be good, but I feel like just going for the Spiky Shield turn 1. Because I don't think my Glim outspeeds their mons. So we'll go for the Spiky Shield. I don't want to just, yeah, because they can protect that mon. I think that's Sash. And they're going for an Earthquake here. No, they shouldn't go for an Earthquake, because I'm Air Balloon. Rock Slide, maybe. Oh, that's weird. That's a weird play. Maybe they didn't realise I was Air Balloon. But Klefki gets hit, which is okay. So this is the thing, Roaring Moon can come out and go for a Tailwind, but then I'm Valiant kind of bugs that a little bit. Sandy Shocks is good, but then the ground moves here. Like, I can't Terra Roaring Moon in front of this lead, but I think that's okay. So I'm faster now. I feel like going for the Protect though on this turn, and I can Terra Earth Power, or Terra Earth Power the Iron Treads is my best play. Yeah, we'll do that. I know I survive a close combat from Valiant, but Pincurchin's got to come out. Yeah. So I didn't want to just double into that. Do they Terror here? No, they don't. So I should be able to get it. So I should be able to get a decent Earth power off here. We'll get the decent Earth power. We keep Roramoon healthy for a turn. Air balloon, man. You must have read it. We take that though. Mostly gonna go for a. I could go for a Stomp and Tantrum. I don't know if that picks up the KO into Iron Roll. So it's kind of awkward. I want a Tailwind here. Just to get some speed on the board. Earth Power won't pick up the KO if they go for a different thing, so I'm just going to try and get some damage on Pincurchin instead. So I think they go for Terra Normal, but I have to double into that Mon the following turn. Oh, that's fine. Oh, maybe this has only got electric and ground moves. Get the Air Power. Oh, so close to getting the KO. So close to getting the KO. And they actually Thunder Wave me. So I'm half that, but I'm still faster than Iron Treads. So we're just going to double the Iron Tread slot here. I don't think Paralysis allows the Stomp and Tantrums to... Can't. Okay, thank you. So we get the double knockout. I might need to protect or swap a Mon out. Glimmora should be faster than one of these in Tailwind. If the Iron Bundle could be Speed Booster, probably. Speed was high, yeah. Attack was heightened. So, yo, is that Lumberry? Okay, so it's not Sash, but then Little Bird, Delibird probably is Sash. Glimmora probably doesn't do too well against a... They have one more. They have 2 more turns of electric terrain. Now I could swap out Glimmora for Klefki, because I only have Reflect Up. I don't have Light Screen. Gonna protect Roramoon and swapping Klefki. I maybe should have gone for an attack with Moon. Okay. They're never going to attack. Oh, they went for a protect themselves. Reflect was off. I still have a turn of Tailwind, which means I'm still faster than Iron Hero for a turn. Do they go for the Stomp and Tantrum? That's the thing. Like, do I go for the Stomp and Tantrum? Because it does neutral versus getting the one shot. And in the back, I've got Close Combat Mon and that Mon. Iron Aleki, I think, is probably the best. I think I'd do more into this, do better into this, and go for a light screen, because I could go for a Missy Terrain, but we'll go for a light screen this turn. I feel like they terror the Iron Valiant. Yeah, so I didn't really want to go for an acro into that, expecting them to be annoying. I don't know what the speed interactions are between my Sandy Shocks and their Valiant. Oh, they could go for an Icy Wind here. Oh, no, they don't. They just go for Hydra. That's fine. We get a nice acro off. It's not a super impactful damage, but it's enough. My Tailwind ending is kind of a bad thing here, isn't it? Sandy Shocks does survive a Hydro Pump behind screens. I don't know if Sandy Shocks is faster than the Valiant though. Like, I don't care about the speed interactions at this point anyway, so I should probably just go for the Earth Power and Reflect. Well, I'm gonna stall out the last turn of the Electric Terrain and give myself a little bit of a chance, maybe. And just go for a Reflect. This is difficult. So they're going to go for Hydro Pumps into Shocks. Oh no! This might be okay then, because I am Yacha. Oh, and they go for a Taunt into Shocks. Okay, we have an out. We Earth Power Iron Hero and go for the. Wait a minute, is that Electric Terrain even longer? It's what's it called? Jesus Christ! All right. Do I Degleam for chip? Or do I Missy Terrain? I think we Degleam. If they change the Hag Pump now, I'll be sad. No, come on. Survive the double up, survive the double up, survive the double up, survive the double up. No! Fuck's sakes, man. Alright, Degleam should pick up the KO here. They know I'm Yacha now. Alright, so Glimmora versus this thing should be okay. And we Missy Terrain the last turn to remove the attack bonus. I'm just going to go for an Earth Power and Missy Terrain. I can spike a shield on it if I can get some chip on it, if I don't kill it, which I should kill it. This should mitigate its damage output to where my Glimmora survives. Like, it's a knockoff or a close combat. It's neutral damage. Through Reflect. I think only a crit will seal it for him. Well, at least I know that the Iron Valiant is still faster than my Sandy Shocks. Okay. I expect it to be Focus Sash on the Iron Bundle, but it's not been confirmed. Lumberry on this Mon. It's only, I think it's literally a crit wins it for him. And it's Terrain Extender on the Pincurchin. We kill Klefki, Earth Power should pick up the KO. And like if it doesn't, Spiky Shield will. I mean, the -2, the special defense here. Okay, so we do manage to get through into a third game. Glim proved very, very useful. The lead iron treads this game, but I battled into it well. But yeah, they blundered a little bit with the air balloon, but I'm trying to think if I should lead Glimmora again, because they've got Iron Bundle, which is a big issue. I'm seriously thinking of leading Sandy Shock's Roaring Moon. Because I've got Terra Water possibility there, but I think if I lead this again, is it bad? Like, I've led the same thing nearly every time. No, I haven't. I've led Klefki every time. Do I bring Scoville? I don't know. Glimmora was nice. I'm going to bring Glimmora again. Roaring Moon's Tailwind's good, honestly. And if we can get a Tailwind off, I think Sandy Shocks is fine. I'm just going to bring the same four again, in the same order. I could bring Scoville, but I run a few risks with the Scoville. They brought the same 4 Mons 2 games in a row. They could bring Iron Thorns, but I feel like Glimmora is good into Iron Thorns regardless. They could bring Espeon, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I need to get rid of the Iron Bundle soon so I can free up the rest of my Mons. But that can be difficult with them having Protect. Because they're really protecting it. Yeah. I'm trying to think back to whether which one moves first. Let me get a free Reflect off here. And I can go for a straight up Terror this turn. There's no way that they Terror Glimmora here. I don't think they do the same thing again. I don't think they do the same again. They protected last time, and I read that Protect. Do they Protect again? I think they stomped in tantrum. Maybe they attack the Klefki and then double up into that slot. They didn't protect though, so this is going good for me. Yeah. Earthquake. We're gonna break the sash. Oh, the rapid spin. That's cool. That's cool tech. That's cool tech. But we do get rid of the. So we do know all its 4 moves. So it is faster now. But it's not faster than my moon. And we should get the KO here. They could bring out the pincurchin, then it would be faster, but it's only got ground and electric moves. Iron Bundle could come out with Icy Wind, but it's slower. But then they could swap in pincurchin, but then it's still slower, so it's like tough one to choose. Removing Iron Valiant's really helpful there. We know it's Stomp Tantrum, Earthquake, Iron Klefki. Yeah, so this ain't fast enough. It's got Icy Wind, but it's not fast enough by itself. So I am going to Tailwind, and I can Spiky Shield here. Or I could Earth Power the Iron Roll, or I could Power Gem the Electrifying slot. Let's go for the offensive. Let's go for the offensive maneuvers. Iron Treads doesn't threaten either mon in my field really that much, but they could swap in the pincurchin. And I don't have light screen up, so I could just be losing my mon here. I should have gone for the Protect and then Tailwind. Please go for Icy Wind here. Please go for Icy Wind. Don't go for Freeze Dry. Ooh. Eesh. They're going for Terra, Icy Wind. Freeze Dry. Terra, Freeze Dry. They could kill my Roaring Moon. Oh, not into Glim. Not into Glim. Okay, so Glim dies. That's unfortunate. I'm thinking a double up though between. I'm faster in Tailwind. I'm feeling like a double up from Moon and Sandy Shocks should kill the Iron Bundle. And they might have Liquidation on that thing, but it's not going to be doing too impactful. Let's go Acrobatics and Earth Power. We are playing this a little bit fast, a little bit reckless. They could Protect here. What does that do for them with Pincurchin on the field? Maybe the Protectors swap in their boost of speed. That could work. Oh, that'd be bad for me. Maybe I should have slowed it down and brought the Klefki out to get the light screen off. Nope. Okay. I'm faster than this thing in Tailwind. I know it. Yes. Good. Good. Now it's Thunder Wave. Ooh, misses. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good. Now, in Tailwind, I should be able to outspeed this this mon, and between an Earth Power and a Stomp Tantrum, it should be able to kill it, and it can't go for a Protect. I could protect myself, but I know that I'm fast enough. I'm hit 300, and Iron Roll can't hit that. Iron Treads can't hit that with Booster Energy. You can protect that all you want, but I'm never doubling you there. And you're going for an Earthquake, which makes perfect sense here. But this should pick up the kill. This should pick up the kill. Reflect was still up as well. Nice, let's go! Picking up that kill on the Iron Valiant first turn was huge. And even if they'd got that Thunder Wave off, I'd still be faster than them inside my own Tailwind with my Booster Energy up. Let's go. Squirrely, you played that really well. Your positioning was great. And I was just glad that in Game 3 I made the read to just be a bit more aggressive after your plays from Game 2. So we managed to get there. We made it past probably one of the toughest opponents in VDL. And maybe given some extra time to prep on his end, where he wasn't prepping for EUIC, it could have been a different result. I'm happy with that result. This will be a break from us, the Welsh Wailords, for about, I'd say, a week and a half or so. We will be back in round 2 of playoffs, but we'll be trying to push it in during week 3, so we'll see how that goes. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching.